Came here a couple of days ago to actually shoot a product video for some shoes, which, look at these clips, because it turned out amazing. And then I thought, oh well, we better come back here and shoot some YouTube videos, but today we're not going to get any of that beautiful golden light because it's completely grey today. We're going to head down because there's some really cool stuff to skate here. You can skate along this road and then you can get to this kind of pool down there, an empty pool, and we can play around in there. No golden light, but it's still going to be fun. This hill is so fun and you got like the craziest views here. We're gonna have to come back now on a day that's like perfectly sunny and golden because it was so beautiful here last time. For those of you that don't know, when I first started doing this whole like video content creation thing, I started by creating brand videos and sort of picking up any work that I could to get enough money and generate enough income so that I could focus all of my energy onto creating things that I wanted to, like travel videos and YouTube stuff, so that I could build this audience and not rely on any of the brand videos anymore. And I managed to do that. I don't need to do brand videos unless I want to do them for fun, which I still sometimes do. I'm gonna run you guys through the exact method that I used, because I feel like once you know this way, there's no reason that you guys aren't going to be able to take this exact formula and apply it into your own little world and be able to replicate that success that I had with that business. I also have like a bit of a secret weapon, which I'm going to share with you guys a little bit later on in the video. So for now, let's keep heading down and I'm going to get into how I actually managed to build that business.
Wanted to take some photos,
but there's a big problem because the city
don't
want this big
Yeah,
problem.
not having the best of luck today. This is what we came to skateboard on. This awesome little pool, which you can just play around and do whatever you want here. But unfortunately, the nice lady over there just said that we are not allowed to skateboard here this time, which is very unfortunate because that's what we're here for. But anyway. Okay, so how do you actually start making money? Let's get to it. I think it's really important to realize that all brands and companies, almost everything needs some sort of online presence, which means that they need content to put on all their social media platforms, whether it's the coffee shop that you go to get your coffee from, maybe it's your dentist, maybe it's the flower shop down the road. All of these places are going to need content so that they can build their own businesses and get more clients with their own social media platforms. Because all of these brands and companies need more and more content, more of these brands are doing all of their own media in-house rather than outsourcing to some sort of ad agency. Gets really expensive and it's often not feasible for the more like small to medium-sized brands. And that's where we can come in, because we can offer all of these companies a way to create really nice professional content for a fraction of the cost that if they were to do it in traditional ways like ad agencies. You can have actual locations like the coffee shops and dentists that we mentioned, but you can also get other sort of brands that don't necessarily have locations. Maybe it's clothing brands, maybe it's jewelry, sunglasses, anything like that. And that's what I sort of geared myself more towards, because I wanted to be able to take all of the work with me as I traveled, and I can easily take a ring and a necklace around the world, but I obviously can't keep producing content for a coffee shop if I'm in a different location. So if location independence is something that is important that you guys are working towards, just think about that and maybe focus on the brands that you would be able to do no matter where you were. Okay, so dude, I can't even describe how bummed I am that we can't skate in this pool right now. We were here the other day, literally like 1 or 2 days ago, filming for a shoe company, and look how beautiful it looked with the nice light and being able to skate around. I was so excited to do that in today's video, but not gonna happen, not with that angry lady. She was actually nice. Shame. Now that you guys have figured out what you're going to need to be doing to start doing this, the next question you're going to be asking is, how do you actually get the work from these clients? And this is, in my experience, a foolproof way to do it. First thing you're going to do, figure out your niche, or at least just a general area that you want to focus on. Maybe it's coffee shops, restaurants, that sort of like hospitality industry. Reach out to someone, offer them a free video, tell them that you'll come and create that free video for them. They can use it for their Instagram, their social media, their website, whatever they want to do. Go and create that video. Once you have that video, this is going to be what you can shop around to all the other potential people that are going to want content within that niche. And it's super important to have a video to show someone when you're reaching out to them. If you're just reaching out to someone and maybe you have a video that's not of the same niche, it's not going to be nearly as effective as if you have the exact same video. Put yourself in the shoes of that coffee shop owner. If they see a video of a competitor or some other coffee shop and it's super amazing, they know that they're going to require that kind of content themselves, and they're going to be more likely to hire you to create that video for them. So get that video, and then it's as simple as finding the potential people that are going to want to get that content and reaching out to them, sending them that video as an example. And you can literally do this by jumping over onto their website and finding an email address, or you can jump on Instagram and just send them a DM, because most likely the person that is in charge of marketing is going to be managing their social platforms anyway. Put together a little pitch that includes that video and send it to as many people as you can in that niche. It's very important that at this time you're not too picky with who you want to be working with. Kind of just go for it, take on any work that you really can, and the more of these that you create, they're going to be sharing it on their social platforms, and hopefully other businesses will start to notice that content, because for the most part all coffee shops are going to be keeping an eye on the other coffee shops in the area, because they're going to be their competitors, and they're going to see that new awesome content that they got, and maybe they're going to find you and get you to do the same thing for them. Okay, so we locked out with the sunset anyway. Looks absolutely beautiful. Feel the light bouncing off the mountain. So at least we can shoot some cool photos and cinematics here before heading back to the studio. I'm gonna tell you guys that secret weapon that I was talking about, and a couple more tips on how you guys can make sure that you're doing this as best as you can. I wanted to share something with you guys that could help speed up the process of actually putting all these videos together. Today's sponsor is InVideo, and before you skip, just hear me out, because by using InVideo, one of the most powerful things you can do is batch create all of these videos for multiple different companies and just change out the logo, maybe some of the footage, maybe some of the branding, and be able to sell the same video to multiple different people. Take this as an example. If you wanted to target something like personal trainers, you could get a personal trainer style template from one of the over 4,000 pre-made templates on InVideo, and you could plug and play different branding and logos into that already made template, so you wouldn't have to put any of that legwork in. Then you could take that video and you could batch sell it to a bunch of different personal trainers in as simple of a way as just reaching out to them and offering that if they were interested, you could swap out the logos, maybe put in a couple of headshots of themselves, maybe any footage they would have, or you can even use stock footage and you can charge them $150 or $250 to do that. If you guys did something like 10 of these over the month, boom, you've already made way over $1,000, and you pretty much don't even have to do any of the video editing for each one of those projects. And by doing something like this, you can even target an international audience. It might not even have to be in your region, because you can use stock footage or anything that they might have and swap it out, and you can target a global audience reaching out to brands in Australia if you are even living in America. InVideo allows you to create wide, square, or vertical videos depending on where that client might want to host that content. There's different templates for each one of those spaces. They even offer tutorials on how to use their different features and things like text to video. InVideo was awesome enough to hook us up with a discount code, which is going to be linked in the description. And if you guys want to find out any more, or you are interested in making money using this method, go and check out the link in my description. When you guys support the brands that are supporting me, you're supporting me as well. And I am very grateful for that. One of the biggest things for me that was a breakthrough is that I offered people discounts if they decided to come on board for monthly content, which means I had more consistent and regular work. One of the biggest things about freelance is the inconsistency and the unsurety of where your next gigs are coming from. So getting these different brands to sign up for monthly packages allowed me to have a bit of a consistent income, and I could focus on other projects, kind of larger, more inconsistent gigs, and charge more money for those while I had my like baseline of money that I knew would be coming in every single month. And the next thing that I would suggest is to upsell any of the brands that are interested in your work. Maybe they said they want you to shoot that video of their coffee shop and you could come in. You could simply just be like, oh yeah, awesome, okay, well, I also actually shoot photos. If you guys would be interested in paying an extra $100 or $200, I can give you 10 to 20 photos of the location as well. So that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I hope you found some of these tips useful, and I hope that you guys can utilize these things to actually start generating some income for yourselves from this awesome thing that we call filmmaking. Even if you guys just want to do it for fun, you can maybe take that money and reinvest it into more gear so you can shoot more fun videos, whatever it might be. I hope these things are gonna help you out. With all that being said, check out InVideo, they are in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.